Hello, hello, hello. Want to see if I'm on here. Did it pop up? I kind of think that these things, let's see if this actually, there we are. Hi, everyone. Dallas Piana here from Coaching, Scaling Secrets and Strategies Facebook group. It's Wednesday. We're ready for another educational training for the next 20 minutes. Not much more than that. A bunch of you are going to be hopping on, and as you're hopping on, catching the live, say hi. Let me just check my. Yep, I'm fine here. So today I wanted to talk about 7 things that you need to know and decide before committing to launching your online coaching program or business, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So you've got to really know these things. And you've got to say, yes, I can do these things. Yes, I'm committed. Okay. So if not, this is not the platform for you. Okay. And basically, all of social media, this probably pertains not only to Facebook, but to Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever social media platform you're using, this probably applies to all. Okay. But you really want to consider these things. Okay. Before you commit, because once you commit, you got to go all in and be courageous to step out there, and I'll go into each one of these things. So the first thing obviously is you've got to know exactly what the problem you are solving. What is your program? What is your coaching? What are you solving? Okay, you've got to be specific. It cannot be vague, helping someone, with their life journey or their life purpose. You've got to become specific and think about, what is, your and the next thing obviously is who are you helping, right? Who with what problem? So think about the who when they are, what is like, they're getting up in the middle of the night thinking about how am I going to solve this problem? Okay, I'm ready to solve this problem. That's the problem you want to be solving. Okay, these nice to solve problems is not where the money is. Okay, and nobody's going to be spending thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to solve those kind of problems. Okay, you definitely want to become specific with your problems. And type them below. What problems do you solve for who? Okay, who is it? Just tell me 2 words who this person is and what problem. Just give me one problem below in the comments. Just one. You probably solve a ton of problems, but you want to zero in and stay focused with 3 to 5 problems. If you go into a litany of all these problems you solve, like a diner menu, you're going to lose your prospect. You're going to lose them. You want to niche down even in your problem solving. Okay. Now, will you be solving more problems along the journey when they start working with you? Probably, probably. But what are the big burning problems that you solve? Okay. And just, hi, Ravina. Nice to see you. Hi, Dina. Hi, oh, good. I'm using a different kind of app thing, and I can actually see the questions right and you guys right on the same screen, so I don't really have to look at my phone. So that's terrific. Okay, so get specific. What's the problem and who are you helping? Okay, who are you helping? And you're not solving the problem for the person if you're coaching, right? You're teaching them or showing them or guiding them how to solve the problem. Okay? Now, one thing I learned, I've been in marketing and sales for, I don't know, 14 years now. One of the very first concepts I heard is you cannot market to everybody. Okay? You cannot market to everyone, or you cannot sell to everybody. Okay? Even though your product or your service is available and can help everybody, you need to, if you start selling or marketing to everybody, you're going to be marketing to nobody. Okay? Because your message is going to be diluted. All right? So that's why, you hear it in the industry, niche down. Niching means just get specific, just get focused. Get just kind of zero in on who you help solve 3 to 5 problems. Okay? So you want to know that before you start marketing and selling your business online. Okay. Next, what are specific results that your program or service provides? Okay. If somebody does the work with you, if it's 2 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, what are the specific results people will get when they work with you if they do the work, right? What are the outcomes? You want that too to be specific. You're painting a picture of possibility. You're painting a picture into the future. Okay? So, for instance, when you work with me, you definitely are getting visible. Okay? You are getting visible online. You definitely are learning how to generate leads. You definitely are generating or inviting up to 50 people a day to be your friend. You are generating leads about, 10 to 20 leads a day are coming into your space. Okay? You are learning how to write copy, how to write content. Okay? You're learning all the different types of content to write. Okay? And how to use them and when to use them. I mean, those are just some of the specifics of what you are learning when you're in my program. Okay. If you're just hopping on, say hi. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay or recording something so I know and I can respond back to you. Okay. So the first one, problem. Who? Results. Okay. The next thing you need to know before you use any of these social media platforms is you've got to know that you've got to be visible. Okay. There is, half of us out there are introverts. We don't, we're kind of like behind the curtain. You cannot be behind the curtain if you're using social media as your platform to market your coaching business. Now, I'm not an introvert really. I am kind of like, I'm not out there networking all the time in my community. Before social media, I would have my family and few close friends around me. So moving into social media, let's just say specifically Facebook, was a major challenge for me. I have to tell you. Okay. It takes courage. It takes courage to get online, okay, and do a Facebook Live. It takes courage to do videos. It takes courage to put a program together. It takes courage creating content and putting it out there and being vulnerable, okay? But this is what it takes, you guys. It takes this. So you've got to decide, do you have the courage and the intention to follow it through? It's not a once and done. This is every day for years. Okay, to keep your business alive, if you're using social media, you've got to be out there and visible and talking to people and nurturing people and presenting your program. Okay? You can't just send out a flyer. It doesn't work anymore. That's not the way things happen today. Okay? And you need to know also, not only being visible, it's like, there is time commitment. When you're building your business from the beginning, I'll tell you when people work with me, you've got to commit to at least 90 minutes to 2 hours Monday through Friday. Okay. So even if you have a full-time job, like where are you going to put in 2 hours of work? Okay. It may be when you get up early in the morning, maybe at lunchtime, maybe the nooks and cranny of your day. Maybe you spend an hour at night before you go to bed or whatever. But to build a business, if you're serious about building a full-time business online, it's suddenly, there is work involved. Okay. And there's a lot more work and hours that have to be put in the beginning of building your business online than, let's say, 2 years later. Okay, because you could start to outsource. You could start delegating over things. All right. But in the beginning, it's you. Okay, because you don't have a lot of resources, money to outsources, and then you don't know what to outsource. Okay, so it's you in the beginning. And then on the weekend, you're probably doing 3 to 6 hours of extra work in the beginning, the first year. or at least the first 6 months, to get your business humming and a momentum going and people joining your program and services and promoting you yourself. So this is not like, a hobby type thing. If your business is a hobby, this Facebook group is not for you. Okay? This is for people that are serious about building their business online and letting go of, a corporate job or whatever. Or just going full time and having a booming coaching business. All right? So, who here wants to have a full time coaching business? Is that your intention? Is that what you're committed to? Okay, the next thing you need to know is that content, writing post or going live or doing videos is king, okay, in marketing. This is where the selling happens. You are using your I'm going to call it content, all right? You could call it information, you could call it a post, you could call it your lives, whatever. It's filled with content, and then you're nurturing your audience with information. And there's different types of content to put out there, right? There are story posts, there are value posts, there are anticipation posts. There are all kinds of different posts to put out there. And what you're doing is that you are nurturing your prospect, your ideal client, on the buyer's journey until they buy. Okay, you've got to know that you are creating content. Okay, and that's part of what you are doing in those chunks of time, at least weekly. Some people do it monthly, is creating content that you are putting out at least every day. Okay, sometimes more often. If you're in the middle of a launch, you're putting out more content. Okay, the other thing you want to be doing right away is, if you are committed, you need to start building your audience from the get-go. Okay, that's like, you have to build it, because who are you going to sell to if you don't have an audience of ideal clients, right? Ideal people that you want to work with. So you have to be building your audience right away. So not only are you inviting people over to your space, right, to your personal page and then to your group, you're also inviting people into your email list. You are building that email list with a free resource, or you are enticing people to get on your email list so that you can continue to use that as your another avenue of marketing to people. Okay, because remember, you don't own social media platforms. You're renting space on them. All right, so you right away want to be building your audience. And you've got to be building that audience, or generating leads is another way of how you hear it in the industry, is you want to be doing it every day. Because remember, people are on different stages of the buyer journey. Okay, somebody just met you, it may take them 6 months of content, of information, and watching you before they say yes. Okay, so everyone is at different stage of the buyer's journey. Some people will never buy from you. Okay, and they're just watching you, lurching. Okay, and then, or maybe they're watching you for a while, they go away, maybe they come back. But everyone is different on the buyer's journey. And then the last thing that you want to consider or know is that, sales marketing, marketing yourself is key to sales. Okay, you can't sell unless you are marketing, and marketing is the content, the advertisement, the promotion. Okay, but you can't just promote without warming people up to you. Okay, it's not like a commercial where you can just promote. On social media, you need to be giving away content and solving problems and demonstrating that you're competent before you promote your program. Okay, so there is a formula or a structure of how this is all done. Okay, and if you are someone who are looking to actually build your business this year, okay, I have a brand new program that I just launched. It's called Build, Nurture, Convert. Okay, You'll work closely with me. You'll work through a membership site with over 60 video trainings and worksheets and documents that accompany it. So if you're not somebody that likes to watch videos, you could read instructions of how to, that's just it. Get visible, build an audience, nurture the audience, and then convert them into paying clients. Okay. And this program, you will work with me over 9 months. Why is it 9 months? Because most of you need 9 months to completely absorb a new way of doing business. Okay. Marketing is an industry all in itself. Okay. You need to lay the foundation of which to launch your business from. When you, if you do what everything that is intended in this program, you can walk away and know exactly what to do to market and sell your business. Now, some people will start getting clients at 8 weeks, some will start getting clients at 3 months, 6 months, and then of course 9 months. Okay, so the possibility is endless here. So if this is something you want to consider, it's a beta program because it's brand new. So I've dropped the price significantly to $997 for the entire 9 months working with me and going through my membership site. You'll also get weekly group coaching calls with me, as well as twice a month. I will be doing supplemental education and training in our private group. Okay. So if this is something, this is a bargain steal. This is only going to be, the price is only available till Saturday and then it's going up. Okay. So if you've been dying to work with me for the last year and couldn't afford my signature program, which is very expensive or more expensive, $7,000 for the year, this is a steal. Okay. So, and you will learn everything you need to know. And it's an implementation program. I'll be nudging you, come up and critiquing you and showing you the ropes of how to actually build your business online. Okay. And it's just not all theory. There are step-by-step instructions along the way. How to use strategy calls the right way. How to use strategy calls to get testimonials if you have no testimonials. How to use strategy calls to actually make some money. Okay, that's available too. I also have a bonus there of how to do an upsell from your free resource, your lead magnet. Okay, it's called a one-time offer. That alone is like worth $500. Okay, so if you're interested, either comment below or just DM me and we'll hop on a call, or I can certainly send you over. I may just drop the link to the landing page so you can see all the details of which, and we can get you going. So really, within 9 months, you will have a booming business, marketing sales business going with your coaching business. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you today. And I hope to be talking to a few of you in the DMs later on today. Okay. Bye, everyone.